So, last session we were on a ship. Forgotten the name of our protagonist. We do have a name. Sure, we have a name. What's her name? Anybody know what her name is? Do we care? Are we important enough for a name? Actually forgotten. Actually forgotten what her name is. Well, who cares? Not a clue. Not a clue. Okay, back in. Start off on a ship. Ship explodes rapidly. If it feels awfully like a bit like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, one of the same writers. Jump into escape pod. Escape pod crashes into planet. Die repeatedly trying to get out of escape pod. We got out of there in the end. There we go. I'm restoring... Oh, that's not good. Okay. So I did a little bit of sneaky reading. That's better. In the escape pod, that's where I want to be. This is one of the Feinstein's primary escape pods for use in extreme emergencies. A massive safety webbing large enough to hold several dozen people fills half the pod. The controls are entirely automated. The bulkhead leading out is closed. There is a towel here, outside of the safety web. There is a survival kit here, outside of the safety web. So the minute that you get out, so you're in an escape pod, the escape pod has got you safely onto this planet, and you are strapped into the webbing. The minute you get out of the webbing, this thing starts to slide, so you don't have a lot of time. We successfully got out of the webbing and got out of the pod and didn't grab anything in between. We need to grab whatever we can before we get outside of the pod. Don't grab it, trouble later. That's the one thing we do need to do. So, let's do that. Let's try again. So, get out of webbing. As you stand, the pod shifts slightly and you feel it falling. A moment later, the fall stops with a shock and you see water rising past the viewport. Okay. So at this point, you are now very timed. It's about for too long, you die. Do anything else, you die. Get the hint. But if you don't take everything, you die. Towel taken, survival kit taken, safety web. Safety web seems to be more intended for getting into than grabbing onto. Okay. Open door. The bulkhead opens and cold water, ocean water rushes in. The pod is now completely submerged and you feel it smash against underwater rocks. Bubbles streaming upward past the window indicate that the pod is continuing to sink. Out. Underwater. You are momentarily disorientated as you enter the turbulent waters. Currents buffet you against the sharp rocks of an underwater cliff. A dim light filters down from above. Right, folks. Up. We're not going down. We're going up. Crag. You have reached a cleft in the cliff wall. A cleft in the cliff wall, where the island rises from the water. The edge of the cleft displays recently exposed rock where it collapsed under the weight of the escape pod. About 2 meters below, turbulent waters swirl against sharp rocks. A small structure clings to the face of the cliff about 8 meters above you. Above. Even an out-of-shape ensign 7 class could probably climb up to it. Oh yeah, you've been at this for an awfully long time, and you're still an ensign 7 class. 7th class. Okay. Up. Balcony. This is an octagonal room. half carved into and half built out from the cliff wall. Through the shattered windows which ring the outer wall, you can see ocean to the horizon. A weathered metal plaque with barely readable lettering rests below the windows. The language seems to be a corrupt form of Galalingua. A steep stairway roughly cut into the face of the cliff leads upward. A rocky crag can be seen about 8 meters below. We are now going to save. Okay. 2025. That's not right. 0601. 0106. Oh, God. Apparently, we're managing to save files into the future. Was I tired when I played this last week? Okay. Read the plaque. So, in all seriousness, you weren't foretelling last week. No, I wasn't foretelling last week. I was tired, but I was determined I was bloody well doing this. Okay. Read the plaque. Scenic vista. This stunning view of the Calamite Vale curves off Fort Scum for curves of the Calamite Vale curves over 40 square miles of the famous tourist spot. The large building at the bend in the Gulman River is the former provincial capital building. There we go. We are at the Scenic Vista. Before I forget, maximum verbosity. Before I forget, you're about to overwrite a file. Yes, I know. Okay. A steep stairway goes upwards. It doesn't say we can go any other way, just up. So, the provincial capital building. Examine. View the shattered. Look out of windows? Water. Lots and lots of water. I suspect we're not going to. Look at Capitol Building. No. Fair enough. Large building at the bend in the Gulman River. Up the winding stair. The middle of a long, steep stairway carved into the face of a cliff. Well, that tells me up, doesn't it? Courtyard. You are in the courtyard of an ancient stone edifice. Vaguely reminiscent of the castles you saw during your leave on Ramus II. It has decayed to the point where it can probably be termed a ruin. Openings lead north and west, and a stairway downward is visible to the south. Oh. Is that stairway the same one we've just come up? Yep. Okay, so courtyard. Exits north. And west. And a stairway downward. Okay, north. Plain Hall. This is a featureless hall leading north and south. Okay. Although the hallway is old and dusty, the construction is of a much more modern style than the castle to the south. A similar hall branches off to the northeast. Okay. Northeast. I'm up for excitement. Let's go northeast. Rec corridor? This is a wide east-west hallway. Okay. Portals lead north and south. I feel like I should have already made this smaller. Okay. Wide east-west hallway. So this is the rec corridor. Okay. East-west hallway. Portals lead north and south. And another corridor branches southwest, which would take us back to the hall. No. Dorm B. Okay. This is a very long room lined with multi-tiered bunks. Flimsy partitions between the tiers may have provided a modicum of privacy. These Spartan living quarters could have once housed many hundreds, but it seems quite deserted now. There are openings at the north and south ends of the room. Okay. Sanfac B. This must be the sanitary facility for the adjacent dormitory. The fixtures are dry and dusty, the room dead and deserted. You marvel at how little the millennia and cultural gulfs have changed toilet bowl design. The only exit is south. Okay. So, south-south. East. Mess corridor. Okay. East-west hallway with a large portal to the south. Small door to the north is closed and hooked with a simple steel padlock, which is also closed. Well, south. Not necessarily. It's east-west corridor still. Dorm corridor. This is a wide east-west hallway with openings to the north and south. To the east, a corridor stretches off into the distance. That section of the hallway is lined with a motorized walkway, no longer running, that was probably intended to transport people or cargo down the tremendously long hall. Okay. North and south. Dorm D. This is a very long room lined with multi-tiered bunks. Flimsy partitions between the tiers. May if we cry. This sounds familiar. North and south end of the room. Sanfac D. Yeah. So, we go south, south, west. That's not Sanfac C. But this is Dorm C. And that's Sanfac C. Okay. Whoops. The dorm corridor. Okay. We know that there's more going this way. And We also knew I could do with more space, to be quite honest. And I need to remember how to make my canvases bigger. There we go. Try a 2x2. Like that. Perfect. Okay. Dorm corridor. Wide east-west corridor. I'm not saying... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I beg your pardon. Because motorized walkway that's no longer running smells. You walk down the long, featureless hallway for a long time. Finally, you see an intersection ahead. Corridor junction. A north-south corridor intersects the main corridor here. Huh. To the west, the main corridor extends as far as you can see. A non-working walkway that from that direction ends here. To the east, the corridor widens into a well-lit area. Well, that was slightly disappointing. Okay. Elevator lobby. This is a wide, brightly lit lobby. A blue metal door to the north is closed, and a large red metal door to the south is also closed. Beside the blue door is a blue button, and beside the red door is a red button. A corridor lies west. To the east is a small room about the size of a telephone booth. Okay. What do you think's coming? I mean, we found nothing so far. Booth 2. This is a tiny room with a large 2 painted on the wall. A panel contains a slot about 10 centimeters wide, a brown button labelled 1, and a tan button labelled 3. A growl from your stomach tells you you're getting pretty hungry and thirsty. Let's go back to the mess. Mess hall. This is a large hall lined with tables and benches. Okay. An opening to the north leads back to the corridor. A door to the south is closed. Next to the door is a small slot. Although the room is quite barren, an octagonally shaped canteen is sitting on one of the benches. Take the canteen. Open the door. Light flashes. Please use kitchen access card. Oh. Okay, door to the south is closed. So this is the mess hall. Drink from the canteen. I don't think that the canteen would agree with you. Examine the canteen. Canteen is empty. Thanks, game. Okay. So, small padlock to the north. Rec corridor. Dorm A. Okay, we found Dorm A. And south of Dorm A. What do you reckon in south of Dorm A? Oh, look. Sanfac A. Well, we found 15 ways to poop. Let's go west. This is a recreational facility of some sort. Games and tapes are scattered about the room. Examine the games. Chess, cribbage, galactic overlord, double Fanucci. Take the games. A valiant attempt. Examine the tapes. Here are some musical selections. Here are some best-selling romantic novels. Here is a biography of a famous double Fanucci champion. Hardly the time or place for reading recreational tapes. Always head off. This is the rec area. To the east and the south. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, no, that's right. And the north, and to the north is a door which is closed and locked. The dial on the door is currently set to 0. Okay. That's back to the courtyard. West. The West Wing. This was once the west wing of the castle, but the walls are now mostly rubble, allowing a view of the cliff and ocean below. Rubble blocks all exits save one, eastward to the courtyard. Well, that was helpful. Okay. So far, find the right mouse. So far, we've mostly landed at the courtyard, explored a whole bunch of rooms, found a bunch of locked doors, found an elevator lobby, and got rather hungry. But haven't found much. I'm not losing the plot, right? We've also not died. So, dorm corridor. East. East. Right, this is a tiny room with a large 2 painted on the wall. The panel contains a slot about 10 centimeters wide, a brown button labelled 1, and a tan button labelled 3. The growl from your stomach warns you they're getting pretty hungry and thirsty. Press brown button. A flying sign flashes. Teleportation books not activated. Teleportation what? Books? Box. Teleportation box not activated. Right. Press the tan button. Teleportation box not activated. Okay. Got it. Okay. Blue metal door to the north is closed, so press. You hear a faint whirring noise from behind the blue door. Open blue door? It won't budge. Patience. Patience. Righto. Door at the north end of the room slides open. Upper elevator. I'm going to guess the one below is the lower elevator. You have entered a tiny room with a sliding door to the south which is open. A control panel contains an up button, a down button, and a narrow slot. Press the up button. Nothing happens. Close door. You can't close it yourself. Press. Nothing happens. Oh, okay. Press the red button. The red door begins vibrating a bit. Time passes. Ah. The door at the south end slides open. Have a look at the slot. 10 centimeters wide, 2 centimeters deep. Surrounded on long slides by parallel ridges of metal. This is going to need more key cards than Doom. Oh! See you later. Thank you for dropping by. Genuinely appreciate it. And see you soon see you at some point. Press up button. Nothing happens. Right. So... Okay. Have I missed a room? It's in my inventory. Oh! You know what I've not done? I haven't looked. Oh my god! A blob of red goo, a blob of green goo, and a blob of brown goo. It's tricky. I have a patrol-issued self-contained multi-purpose scrub brush, an ID card. Put ID card in slot. The slot is shallow, so you can't put anything in it. It may be possible to slide something through the slot, though. Ooh. Okay, what happens if I eat the red goo? That tasted like scrumptious cherry pie. Okay. So the goo is edible. Let's look at the tower. The SPS Feinstein. Escape pod 42. Don't panic. Of course. I am out of chocolate sticks. It is a standard whist chronometer with a digital display. According to the chronometer, the current time is 7,000. The back is engraved with the message, "Good luck in the patrol. Love, Mom and Dad." Courtyard, hall, rec area. Don't have to have the towel. So that's not up and running yet. Okay. The elevator's doing nothing. Oh, sugar! Oh, read words, best words. A north-south corridor intersects the junction here. Admin corridor, south. This section of hallway seems to have suffered some minor structural damage. The walls are cracked and a jagged crevice crosses the floor. An opening leads east. How? Ooh. Oh, because it's 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100. Okay. So, admin corridor south. Okay, the walls are cracked and a jagged crevice crosses the floor. An opening leads east. And the corridor heads north and south. You catch out of the corner of your eye a glint of light from the direction of the floor. East, Kian. East, not west, as you've just drawn your map. Sanfac E. Here is another sanitary facility. Like the others, it is dusty and non-functional. There are times when they make it difficult to keep your maps up to date. East from there is Sanfac E. Okay. So back west. The floor is a bit shinier now. Examine floor. Narrow jagged crevice. Examine crevice. Lying at the bottom of a narrow crack, partly covered by layers of dust, is a shiny steel key. Either the crevice is too narrow or your fingers are too large. Scrub crevice. The crevice is a bit shinier now. Okay. The hallway, in fact the entire... So there's a key in admin south. Admin corridor. The hallway, in fact the entire building, corridor. There we go. Has been rent apart here, presumably by seismic upheaval. You can see the sky through the severed roof above, and the ground is thick with rubble. To the north is a gaping rift, at least 8 meters across and 30 meters deep. A wide doorway labelled Systems Monitors leads west. Okay. The rift is too wide to jump across. Systems Monitors. This is a large room filled with tables full of strange equipment. The far wall is filled with a number of monitors. Of these, the ones labelled Library Library? Reactors and life support are green. Is that supposed to be library? But the ones labelled planetary defense, planetary course control, humanicas, and project control indicate a malfunctioning condition. That's supposed to be library. I can't hear you. Okay, can't think so. You've got a better answer as to what Libri, reactors, lip support, planetary defense, planetary course control, communications, and project control indicate a malfunctioning condition. This might be the worst game for me to play. Oh. Ugh. I see nothing special about the table. Examine monitors. Yep. So defense, course control, communications, and project control malfunctioning. Library, reactors and life support are green, so that's good. Can I go any other way from here? No, just back the way I came. So just back south. Okay. Mech Corridor North. Okay, entrances to rooms lie to the east and west from this north-south hall. Storage! A small room for storage. The exit is to the west. One dusty shelf, otherwise bare, holds a small oil can. On the floor beneath the shelves sits a small cardboard box. The cardboard box contains a cracked 17cm from its board, a good 90 ohm bedister, a bedister, not a resistor, a bedister, a K series megafuse and a B series megafuse. Examine the Fromit's board. Like most Fromit's boards, it is a twisted maze of silicon circuits. It is square, approximately 17 centimeters on each side. This one looks as though it's been dropped. Take the board. Put goo on board. Put brown goo on board. Nice try. I was hoping I could put the brown goo onto the board and use it to pick up the key. Examine the bedister. Nothing special. Examine the mega fuse. Examine the K series. Mega fuse. Nothing special. Oh, we are running ahead. Storage east. Physical plant. This is a huge, dim room with exits in the northeast and southeast corners. How? The room is crisscrossed with catwalks and is filled with heavy equipment, presumably intended to heat and ventilate this complex. Hardly any of the equipment is still operating. Okay. Does east take us back out? Nope. Northeast. Right. Takes us... Oh, and there is still a south. Entrances to the east and west. This is the mech corridor, so... Is one of those weird rooms. Physical plant. Has a southeast coming out of it. A northeast and a southeast. Okay. Lies to the east and west. Ah, okay, dokes. Here's why would that be sensible? That's the mech corridor. I've always loved the argument of make sure you keep keep a map going as you work your way through the game. Like, you know how bloody hard it is to keep a map going. You come in one door and it comes out another. Okay. East. The reactor control. Reactor was good, right? This room contains many dials and gauges for controlling a massive planetary power reactor, which, according to the diagram on the wall, must be buried far below this very complex. The exit is to the west. To the east is a metal door, and next to it, a button. A dark stairway winds downwards. Okay. So reactor control. East? Reactor elevator door. It is pitch black. You might be eaten by a grue. Sod it. Oh, that's how we did it. It was 01:13. Yep. And then the time. 2054. Perfect. That allows us to save every few minutes. Down. You might be eaten by a group. Because I haven't got a light. Down. It is pitch black. You might be eaten by a... I think it is library. That is fine. Appreciate that. Thank you. I can't... because of where my eyes are going, I sometimes don't notice the chat. So that I apologise if I don't always catch that. Even if I ask the question. Oh no! Something agrew slithered into the room and devoured you. According to the Treaty of Justin 4, you all adventure game players must be given another chance after dying. In the interests of interstellar peace, would you like to play again? Up goes the counter. Yes, to restore. Back we go. Oops, and use the right mouse to pick it up. Okay. Oh, press button. Revealing a small room to the east. Would it be a reactor elevator? What a surprise. And that'll do nothing. Press down. Press down button. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Okay. Elevator door slides shut. And we're still going south. The corridor ends here. We are finally at the end of this corridor. This is Mech Corridor South. Whoops-a-daisy. Okay. Southwest, south, and southeast. Have a quick nosy. Robot shop. Machine shop. Are these linked? Yes. Tool room. Cool. So those three rooms are linked to each other. Okay. So, machine shop. You want the latest Picasso? There we go. Mech Corridor South, machine shop in the middle. This room is probably some sort of machine shop filled with a variety of unusual machines. Doorways lead north, east, and west. Standing against the rear wall is a large dispensing machine with a spout. The dispenser is lined with brightly coloured buttons. The first four buttons laid Cullents 1 to 4 are coloured red, blue, green, and yellow. The next three buttons labelled Catalysts. Cullents 1 to 4. Cullents? Catalysts are coloured grey, brown, and black. The last two buttons are both white. One of these is square and says Bass. The other white button is round and says Acid. Acid. Base acid. Coolants. Catalysts? Coolants, catalysts. Base acid. Wowee. Okay. Tool room. This is apparently a storage room for tools. Exits lead northeast and east. Sitting on the floor below the lowest shelf is a large glass flask. Take flask. A small device labelled Acme Portable Laser is resting on one of the lower shelves. Take laser. Take device. Taken. The laser contains an old battery. On an upper shelf is a metal bar curved into a U shape. We need to make an we need to Oh, take battery from device. Oh no! The laser slips from your arms while taking the old battery, and both tumble to the ground. Is that a problem? Take battery. Pliers. And the upper shelf is a metal bar, curved into a U shape. It's a bending bar. I see nothing special about the curved metal bar. Okay. So base and acid, so we can refill our... It's an old battery. Taste battery? It tastes just like an old battery. I'm guessing it's a lead acid battery? This room with exits west and northwest is filled with robot-like devices of every conceivable description. Let's be honest, it's not going to be LiPo in 1983. All in... It is now. All in various states of disassembly. Only one robot, about 4 feet high, looks even remotely close to being in working order. A growl from your stomach warns that you're getting pretty hungry and thirsty. Read, brown blob. Eat, brown blob. That tasted just like delicious Nebulan fungus pudding. Can I eat Nebulan fungus pudding? Or am I about to die? Examine the robot. The deactivated robot is leaning against the wall, its head lolling to the side. It is short and seems to be equipped for general purpose work. It has apparently been turned off. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Put card in robot. Done. Nothing happens. Put battery in robot. There's no room. The curved metal bar slips from your arms while taking the ID card. And both tumble. In one of the robot's lower compartments, you find and take a magnetic striped card embossed Lower Elevator Access Card. Suddenly the robot comes to life and its head starts swiveling about. It notices you and bounds over. Hi, I'm B197, but to every person, I'm called Floyd. Are you a doctor person or a planner person? That's a nice lower elevator access card you are having there. Let's play hide-a-seeker, you and me. Ask Floyd about hider and seeker. Okay. Civilized members of society usually sleep in beds. Floyd says, Floyd going exploring. See you later. He glides out of the room. Okay. We can sleep in a dorm. Look. Ah. Okay. Floyd rushes into the room and barrels into you. Oops, sorry, he says. Floyd not looking at where he was going to. So we're carrying too much. Drop the board. Floyd sings an ancient ballad, totally out of key. Take elevator access card. Taken. Go to dorm B. Thought this one had a way of fast tracking locations. I mean, I can get to somewhere pretty quick. It is... We're in the robot shop, and I've not marked the robot shop. There we go. Robot shop's now marked. West, north, 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 north. Floyd not looking at where he was going to. You can barely keep your eyes open. Ask Floyd to get key. This one has additional 19, isn't it? Some recognized verbs. Show I need to go sleep, don't I? What happens if I don't sleep? Bad things, I'm guessing. Do 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 do. Floyd. Get key. No. Okay. Let's play hide and seeker. Oh. What the fuck happened there? You walk down the long featureless hallway for a long time. So I was getting to the dorm. I was trying to get to a dorm. Your vision's... Where are we? To the east. You can't stay awake a moment longer. You drop to the ground and fall into a deep but fitful sleep. Your vision slowly returns. You're on a wooded cliff overlooking a waterfall. A rainbow spans the falls. Blaver stands above you, bellowing that the ground is filthy. Scrub harder! You throw your brush at Blaver, but it passes through him as though he were a ghost and sails over the cliff. Blaver leaps after the valuable piece of patrol property, and both plummet into the void. September the 7th, 11344. You wake and slowly stand up, feeling stiff from your night on the floor. Floyd gives you a nudge with his foot and giggles. You sure look silly sleeping on the floor, he says. Is there a stats? Like, it tells me I'm hungry. Yeah. Diagnose. You're in perfect health. You feel well rested for sleeping on the floor. You seem to be well fed. Floyd asks if you want to play Hooker Booker Beanstalk. Okay. Oh, I noticed we're out of noise. Where's my DOSBox window? There you go. Okay. Which one's randomly hooting loudly? I'm gonna guess it's the MIDI said. It's sounding different to me than to you. Maybe not. Something has come to the party, and I don't know what it is. That one. Why aren't I hearing it? There we go. Right. Sandpack D. Oh. Take all? And again, we can't take everything. Floyd asks if you want to play Hooker Booker Beanstalk. You feel a bit weak and slightly flushed, but you're not sure why. sick. You are sick and feverish. Why am I ill? Ah. Floyd frets about the possibility of his batteries failing. Floyd can fret. And scribbles. Floyd produces a crayon from one of his compartments and scrawls his name on the wall. I'm guessing that doesn't persist. Okay. Let's get to the elevator lobby. Lower elevator access card. And we're getting hungry and thirsty. Eat. Goo. That tasted just like yummy lima beans. Hey, wait for Floyd, Floyd bounces into the elevator. Hey, wait for Floyd, he yells, smiling broadly. Put card in slot. Slide card in slot. True slot. Elevator enabled. Floyd reminisces about his friend Lazarus, a medical robot. Ask Floyd about Lazarus. Floyd, Lazarus. I find the conversation aspects of these quite tricky at times. Press up button. Press down button. The elevator door slides shut. After a moment, you feel a sensation of vertical movement. Can we open the door? It won't budge. Wait. Time passes. I would love to meet Lazarus. Up button, a down button, a narrow slot. Oh, the door to the north is open. We are in the waiting area. We are somewhere new. And we are not dead. 01 13 21 17. Whoops. 01 13 21 17. What? This is a concrete platform sparsely furnished with benches. Platform continues to the east, and to the south is a metal door. That would be the elevator door. Lloyd, thank you. So let's call this for the moment -1. Okay, let's try starting from lower elevator. We went north to the waiting area. Cool. Concrete platforms sparsely varnished with benches. East, south. Calamonte platform. Calamonte. Calamonte? This is a wide flat strip of concrete which continues westward. A large transport of some sort lies to the south. Calamonte platform. Okay. A large transport of some sort lies to the south. Its open door beckoning you to enter. A faded sign on the wall reads, Shuttle Platform, Calamonte Station. Floyd follows you. Is that it? You can't go that way. South. Shuttle car Alfie. This is the cabin of a large transport with seating for around 20 people plus space for freight. There are open doors at the eastern and western ends of the cabin. Of course there are. Why would it be remotely? And a doorway leads out on a wide platform to the north. Evening! We've got the robot, we've got Floyd, and we're not dead yet. Not sure how long this particular run is going to last for. I need to put the notes. We had a pretty you know, we explored a lot of the upper level. We got around. Took us a while to find the corridor, the mech corridor. We passed out due to exhaustion. That was fun. But we did find the robot shop, so when we come through to... We have explored all of the dorm rooms at this point. We found plenty of locked doors, and we know where the key for one of the... Or I think we know where one of the keys for the locked doors is, but we have no way of picking it up. So the minute we have some mechanism for picking it up, we stand a chance. We have eaten our last goo ball. And this game has survival aspects. So you have to eat, you have to drink, you have to sleep. It's like Fallout for all of the cool kids out there. Anyway, how you doing? I'm going to try and do this without stripping. Without violating terms of service. Hang on. There we go. Ooh. I'm not being funny, but running the two LED lights is really I don't care what the temperature is outside. Running this with the lights on it bakes. It really bakes. Okay. There are doors at the east and west ends of the cabin, and doorway leads out to the wide platform to the north. East. Alfie control east. Back onto the right page. So this is an Alfie. Triple bar Alfie. This is a small control cabin. A control panel contains a slot, a lever and a display. The lever can be set at a central position, or it can be pushed up to a position labelled plus, or pulled down to a position labelled minus. It is currently at the centre setting. The display, a digital readout, currently reads 0. Through the cabin window you can see parallel rails running along the floor of a long tunnel vanishing into the distance. Floyd bounces into the cabin. "Hey, wait for Floyd!" he yells, smiling broadly. If this turns... I am hoping this does not turn into the missed rails puzzle with no graphics. Because Kian does not like mazes. Kian does not like mazes. That looks like a maze. That looks right like a freaking maze. I can see a maze. Okay, and it's on a shuttle car. Alfie control west. Okay, small control cabin, control panel slot, lever, display. Same again. And a concrete wall, so don't send it this way. So, slide card in slot. Oh, slot. Can't remember the words I used. Slide card true. You have to use true slot. Incorrect authorization card. Access denied. Okay. So that was helpful. Okay. Slide card through slot. Lloyd examined himself for signs of rust. Press up. Press up. Press up. Button, you dumb parser. The elevator door slides shut. After a moment, you feel a sensation of vertical movement. Nothing happens. Ooh! I was sure the F keys would let me replay certain actions. Hold, hold, hold! I'm already up to having to... Atari STE. Maybe not. Right. Yeah. Slide card through slot. Press up. Button. Nothing happens. Press down. Well, where am I? Oh, okay. So this is the elevator, not lobby. Okay. Let's be absolutely... Press up button. Nothing happens. Right. Okay. Is there only one level? I bet there isn't. Slide. Through the slot again. So this is the only level of this elevator. And it does, at this point, fuck all. Good. Good. Oh. Okay. Floyd yawns and looks bored. Sorry, Floyd. I'm sorry that our lack of progress is not to your liking. Just to reinforce. Standard level. Standard level. Okay. Wait. So, north. This is the elevator lobby. We know that this is the lower elevator card, so it's not going to work for the upper elevator, right? Floyd here now. North. No. This is dusty and non-functional. Floyd didn't come into the sanitary. Ask Floyd. The multiple purpose robot looks at you except for you were about to talk. About key? To fetch key, ask Floyd to get key. I can't use the word get key. Ask to Floyd. Ask Floyd to boil his head. Right. I've been wandering around for a while. It's time to consult a UHS. Oh, I am way off the mark. Yep. Oh my fucking god. One of those games. Where am I? Ah. Get the metal bar. Floyd notices a mouse scurrying by and tries to hide behind you. Okay. I see nothing special about the metal bar. This is going to require a level of deductive reasoning. Curved metal bar. Like a magnet. Hold bar over key. With a spray of dust and a loud clank, a piece of metal leaps from the crevice and affixes itself to the magnet. It is a steel key. With a tug, you remove the key from the magnet. Feel like that would have been a little less lateral if you could identify the bar. Right. Yeah, it's going to be one of those. Okay. Even when you ask a thing what it is, it's not going to tell you. Okay. Ah. You're getting pretty hungry and thirsty. Open padlock with key. The padlock springs open. Floyd bounds into the room. Floyd here now, he cries. Open the door. The door cannot be opened until the padlock is removed. Remove padlock. Oh no, the key slips from your arms while taking the padlock and both tumble to the ground. Open the door. Opened. Floyd sings an ancient ballad, totally out of key. Storage west. This is a small room, obviously intended as a storage area. On the small shelf is a large unopened tin can. It has a plain white label which reads Spam and Eggs. A heavy-duty extendable ladder is leaning against the rear wall. I get you. Okay. Drop the bar. Take the spam. What was it? Take the tin can. Can I open it? You haven't found a can opener yet. Oh my god. A brief synopsis of the adventure game so far, please. You are an ensign 7th class that has so far had a pretty shitty career and has not really progressed very far. You were recently transferred onto a ship, another ship in a... This is a standard galactic empire-ish type thing. Technically a conquering empire. You were there for a bit. Ship had a critical failure. You got into an escape pod, managed to skedaddle before the ship exploded. You've landed on random planet. You're now up for exploring the planet and finding... We don't even know beyond exploring the planet to find out what's going on. So far, we've successfully escaped, we've landed, we've surfaced. That was a task in itself, actually, you know, escaping and surviving. We found a robot that is our plastic pal who's fun to be with. Not. not, who's hanging around with us, and we're really exploring. We're doing a lot of... This area is quite big. We're finding a lot of big exploration-y bits. But we haven't really dug into what's going on yet, beyond opening rooms and finding things. There's a lot of survive. Let's play hide and seeker. And this robot so far is as much use as a chocolate teapot, so... Oh, we've been eaten by a grue. We have indeed been eaten by a grue. Pick Space Quest at a slower pace. Take the ladder. Your load is too heavy. Yep, thought that might be the case. Drop the tin. Drop the flask. Boy, chance the death scene from Carmen. Fantastic. Drop the... The survival kit is empty, so we can drop the kit. We are not dropping the towel. We do need the access card, but can we take the ladder at this point? Your load is too heavy. Don't make me drop the towel. Drop the brush. Now we can take the towel. We are ravenous and our lips are parched. We haven't got any fucking food. Excuse my collection. We haven't got any food left. Admin corridor. Okay. Use ladder across. Place ladder. The ladder, far too short to reach the upper edge of the rift, plunges into the rift and is lost forever. This was an extendable ladder, wasn't it? Oh boy. Right. Okay, we know where we are. We're not going to get Floyd yet. We are going to take the bar. We're going to go up from here. We're going to hold the bar over the key. We're going to get the key. We're going to go south. We're going to go back to the mess corridor. We're going to open the padlock. With the key. Padlock springs open. We're going to remove the padlock. That's fine. They can both tumble to the ground. We're gonna go north. We're gonna take the extendable ladder. We don't need the bar. We don't need the board right now. We're probably gonna need the kit at some point. We don't need the brush right now. We're gonna eat the green goo. We're going to drop the towel. Okay. You better find a place to sleep real soon. No. Lined with bunks. The bed is soft and comfortable. You should be asleep in short order. You'll probably be asleep before you know it. Okay, this time we slept without collapsing. This is good. This is good. And no bulldozers either. Okay, save. Save. Extend the... Where's my ladder? Ah. How is my load too heavy? Okay. The ladder extends to a length of around 8 meters. Put ladder over rift. The ladder swings out across the rift and comes to rest on the far edge spanning the precipice. Yes! You slowly make your way across the swaying ladder. You can see sharp, pointy rocks on the bottom of the rift far below. Admin corridor north. Booyah! The corridor ends here. Portals lead west, north, and east. Signs above these portals read respectively: Administrative Office, Transportation Supply, and Plan Room. To the south is a wide rift spanned by a metal ladder, separating this area from the rest of the building. You might be eaten by a group, of course. This is a small room whose far wall is covered with many small cubby holes, all empty. The left wall is covered with an enormous map labelled Calamity Complex. showing two installations connected by a long hallway. Near the upper part of this map is a red arrow saying, "You are here!" The right wall is covered with a similar map, labelled Lambda Complex, showing two installations, one apparently buried deep underground. You have entered a small office of some sort. A small desk faces the main doorway, which lies to the east. Another exit leads west. Large office. This is a large plush office. The far wall is one picture window, scratched but unbroken, offering a view of this installation and the ocean beyond. In front of the window is a wide wooden desk. The only exit is east. The desk has a drawer which is currently closed. Opening the large desk reveals a shuttle access card. Yes! Okay. So. Back south, admin corridor south. We need to go get stuff. Oh, we can't get the elevators down until we activate the robot. Don't think we've left anything behind that we care about. I mean, I do care about the spam and eggs, but I can't open it yet. Okay. Bum. Apparently, octagonally shaped canteen. Take canteen. The slot is about 10 centimeters wide, but only 2 centimeters deep. It is surrounded on its long sides by parallel ridges of metal. No, I didn't think so. Okie dokes. I will take that hint. So, oh, nope. Small desk in the small office. A kitchen access card and an upper elevator access card. Oh, crap. Small desk, what a concept. Okay. Right, back down. Back south, back into the mess hall. So, we now have Did I not just pick up access cards? Ah! It's gonna kill me in a minute, isn't it? There you go. Take kitchen access card, take upper elevator access card. Okay. Let us now go south. No, go east, south, 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 west. Dorm corridor. We're now in the mess corridor. We can go south. Door to the south is closed. So, swipe. Kitchen card in slot. What keyword were we using? Because it's not sticking in my brain. Slide. Kitchen card in slot. There. That's weird. Slide card in slot. I don't understand that sentence. You've been doing that. Card in small slot? True. Oh. If you don't eat or drink something in a few milligrams, you'll probably pass out. I'm trying! No easy mode in this game, right? Kitchen! This is the food production and dispensary area for the dining hall to the north. Of particular interest is a machine near the door. You should probably examine it more closely. This wall-mounted unit contains an octagonal niche beneath a spout. Above the spout is a button. The machine is labelled High-Protein Liquid Dispenser. Open the canteen. Put canteen under spout. The canteen fits snugly into the octagonal niche, its mouth resting just below the spout of the machine. Press button. The canteen fills almost to the brim with a brown liquid. You collapse from extreme thirst and hunger. You have died. Fuck me. True slot, correct. It's right there. It's right there. My gods! Should we try that again? It was there! Okay. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. Where am I? There is a large aluminium ladder here. Okay. Extend ladder. The ladder is already extended. A swing ladder over rift. Push ladder over rift. Where already done this? Swings out across the rift. Okay. North. West. Open desk. Take kitchen. Access card. Take elevator. Access card. West. Open desk. Take shuttle. Access card. We now have... Let us check, ladies and gentlemen, before we move this time. Shuttle access card, upper elevator access card, kitchen access card. Okay. Okay. East, east, south. Let's get back to the corridor junction. West. West, we are in the mess corridor. North. We don't need to be north. South, but remember our scrub brush is in storage west, folks. South, take the canteen. Slide. Kitchen card through slot. The kitchen door quietly slides open. South. Open canteen. Put canteen under spout. The canteen fits snugly into the octagonal niche, its mouth resting just below the spout of the machine. Okay. Examine the machine. La 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 is a button. Press. Button. Press. Button fills almost to the brim with a brown liquid. Close canteen. Closed. Take canteen. You are a bit sick and feverish. You feel well rested. You seem to be well fed. Okay, the kitchen door slides quietly closed. Drop kitchen card. I only need the kitchen card when I'm at the mess, so assuming there's only one mess, it can live at the mess. Wait for this to be a really stupid idea. Oh, 13 2204. Okay. We're now gonna go get the bloody robot. Mess corridor. East. East. Corridor junction. South. 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 East. Open the robot. In one of the robot's compartments, you find and take a magnetic striped card. Embossed lower elevator access card. That was when he woke up. Suddenly, the robot comes to life and its head starts swiveling about. It notices you and bounds over. Hi, I'm B197, but to every person, I'm called Floyd. Are you a doctor person or a planner person? That's a nice lower elevator access card you are having there. Let's play hide and seeker, you with me. Play hide and seeker. I don't know the word hide and seeker. He doesn't know how to play it. Okay. Right. So we already went admin corridor south. Nope. Corridor junction. Elevator lobby. Wait for Floyd. In he comes. We haven't used the upper elevator yet. So slide. Through. Elevator enabled. There we go. The elevator door slides shut. After a moment, you feel a sensation of vertical movement. Floyd absent-mindedly recites the first 600 digits of pi. Some innocuous Hawaiian music oozes from the elevator's intercom. Do 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 do. I haven't got Hawaiian. Oh, we're waiting a while. The elevator door slides open. Floyd notices a mouse scurrying by and tries to hide behind you. So this is the upper floor. And you go south. Into our core. This is a small circular room. Also, a sliding door leads north and a spiral staircase heads upwards. Other exits lie to the northeast and southwest. Floyd follows you. Comm room! Comms were down. Oh. Sending cooling system. Cooling system. Okay. Right, we are going to stop there. We are done. I think access to the upper elevator is a pretty solid win for the evening. We will take a save. We're going to try something dangerous now. I get it. Anytime you save, Floyd comments on it. Sweet. Oh, that was a lot of work. Gosh. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. Oh. Your score would be 28 out of 80 points. It is day 2 of your adventure. Current galactic standard time adjusted to your local day cycle is 3785. This score gives you the rank of Ensign First Class. That's gone up a bit. Lloyd